it ludic. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down like go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million. This last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count.
Basketball in store for you. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And Golden State is going to be vacant. Barnes and Green of the forward set. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt, and it's Bogut in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level, was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
That doesn't go in either for Irving. Curry with it. Guarded now by Irving. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. From the corner. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history, mostly because his team was up by so much, he got to sit a number of fourth quarters.
And it's sent back by Bogut and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball.
And with Curry and the MVP, there was some pressure with Harden. Relatively close voting, but Curry was the clear winner. Hard to argue with the season he had, leading his team to 67 wins last year.
LeBron passes to Thompson. Feeds to Love. From the arc. That's good. Love's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed? And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And stolen by LeBron. And here we go. LeBron hit.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Outside Irving. Another miss by Irving.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
The Cavaliers leading by 9 on the wing. James. Here's Thompson. No three-point play. That's on Andrew Bogut.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Curry. Offensive rebound.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is.
And, of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous leadership. There is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
Personal foul. At the line for the Cavaliers.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. In the corner. Smith with it. Outside Irving. He kicks it to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Smith cans the shot from the wing. Smith's got his first basket.
J.R. Smith. Boy, he's mercurial, but he is something to behold when he's knocking down shots like that.
What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly. Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Stephen Curry.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
Thompson dishes to Green. Back to Thompson. Curry against Irving. And it's Curry again from deep. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. Body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever. But also of note, it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
And he gets it to go. And 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot position, too.
Going against Irving has been a big issue for him. He has 12 points.
As successful as he's been inside and outside, it's posing some serious matchup problems for the defense.
You know, when a guy's having such a complete game like he is today, fellas, it's really the most difficult type of guy to try to defend because you don't know what to take away.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Smith the pass to Love. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry attacking, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from...
And that concludes the first half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was all about Cleveland as the game got going. Some major league offense and defense in the mix as they raced out to an 11-2 lead. All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players... getting refueled. With Gatorade, and are looking amped up and ready to get going once again. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3, and it's Curry in at the point.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Here's Curry with the 3. Again, Curry missing.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball. Share the sugar.
It's stolen by Curry. Barnes kicks to Bogut. Curry. Look at that shot! How did that go in?
How about that?
Oh!
Warriors ball.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Oh! My! How did he hit that shot?
I don't believe what I just saw right there.
Love goes in. Back to Smith. Cleveland moving the ball around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. His three-pointer's off the mark.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry. Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
LeBron dishes to Smith. LeBron kicks to Love. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Head ball. Great assist by Love. And it's 6 points for Smith. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Irving kicks to Love. LeBron James on the way. Inside. Three-pointer. Smith missing again.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark. 3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Irving with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively.
Kevin, that's a really sweet stroke from Irving there.
Warriors trail by 7. Irving with the steal. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Takes a 3. Green with the rebound.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Irving from long range.